You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, as you can see, everybody, we've taken the Carl Chevrolet Studios on the road, and we are at an iconic spot. We, of course, are at Knoxville Raceway. And over the past weekend, you may have seen a car that looked very familiar on the track during the 360 Nationals. It's a throwback to a long time ago. It was the car driven by this guy right over here, Ryan Leavitt. Good to see you, man. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, good to see you, Lou.
Now, you guys have a family history of racing here at Knoxville Raceway. Give everybody the Reader's Digest version of your family history in racing.
Yeah, so my grandpa started racing at Knoxville in the 60s. He ended up winning the Knoxville Nationals in 1975 and 1976. And then after his career, my dad started racing here, and then I started racing years after that.
Okay, and of course, his grandpa is Eddie Leavitt, and his dad, Eddie Leavitt Jr., is standing over here. Come on over here, Eddie Jr. How proud of you are you of your son following not only your footsteps, but your father's footsteps?
Well, I'm super proud of him. He's done a heck of a job of raising the money, because that's the biggest secret nowadays, and he's gotten very good at that, and we've put together a really nice race car.
Yeah, and you guys are known talking about putting together really good-looking race cars. You look at his shirt, it kind of gives it away as to what you guys do for a living. How important is it, and try to explain to everybody out there how important it is to have a race car that looks good, that's appealing visually?
Yeah, no, it's very important, especially in these days with the marketing and, all the corporate sponsors that are out there. You want to be, very, promotional for your race team to bring on the bigger sponsors and to put the best car out on the track.
Yeah, how long did it take for you to secure a sponsor to make your dream of racing this year come true?
Quite a while. It definitely took a lot of phone calls. I mean, I don't even know how many no's I got when I first started trying to start my race team. So, but yeah, now we're here. We've got some awesome sponsors that make it all happen for us, and we're very lucky to be here.
Yeah, now, Eddie Jr., when you were racing, was the sponsorship as important as it is today when you were racing?
Yeah, it was, and that's something I always struggled with. I wasn't very good at getting the sponsors and getting the better equipment, so tried to focus on him, on getting him able to do that.
Now, how long, when you were growing up, how long was it before you realized, I want to do what my dad does?
Well, I always did, and then I kind of got robbed, because just as I got old enough, my dad quit and wouldn't go to a race. He just walked away, said he'd had enough. So I've tried to give my son the best opportunity, started him young, and tried to teach him to do it the right way.
All right, so how did you start? When you started off, what did you start in before you got up to this level?
Yeah, so I started running the Outlaw Dirt Carts at English Creek Speedway, just 5 miles south of Knoxville. And then we moved up to the 600cc micro sprints, ran midgets at the Chili Bowl, started in the Pro Sprint 305s at Knoxville, and now we're in the 360s.
Oh, that is, again, a dream come true. And you can look at the smile on Eddie Jr.'s face. You can tell how proud he is. And this is a good-looking ride, because this is modeled after what your grandpa's ride, right?
Yeah, so this is modeled after Fred Aiden's 4J car from 1976. This was the Knoxville Nationals winning car. And yeah, so it's the 50th anniversary this year, so we wanted to do a throwback, and Fred gave us the paint code, and we tried to match it as close as we could.
How special was it when you climbed off that golf cart and you saw what this car looks like? Because this is what you were sponsoring.
No, I actually owned it.
You owned it, I mean, okay.
He's been sending me pictures of it, so I had a pretty good idea what I was going to see, and he did a great job.
Now, especially with their company, they're going to do a phenomenal job. But what caught your eye? This is what I want to know. What caught your eye first and foremost?
The number 4J on orange. It's pretty well stands out.
But that's not any old orange. That's a special orange for you, though, right?
It's a Camaro Hugger orange.
Okay. So it looks phenomenal, and it pops. And did it pop back then in the 70s, mid-70s?
Oh, yeah. When it was new.
Like this one is now.
Right, exactly.
But it's awesome to see you here. How special of a weekend it's going to be for you to be able to see this car on the track again.
It'll be great.
All right. That is awesome that we have here. And Ryan, continuing on, are you planning on moving up, from the 360s into the 410s, or is that too big of a step for you right now?
We're just chomping at the bit to get into the 410 class. We're just trying to get there, and yeah, we're trying to raise the money to get there as soon as possible. But
Okay, so if people want to get a hold of you, for example, you want to go out and get an up-and-comer and really make their dreams come true, you obviously have a really good-looking ride here. What's the easiest way people can get a hold of you?
yeah, so they can reach out to us at Leavitt Graphics, or they can send us a private message on Facebook or anything like that.
All right. It is going to continue to be a whole lot of fun, everybody, at Knoxville Raceway. We're not done racing for the year, so make sure you plan on coming on out. Don't forget, Nationals start up Wednesday night here. KnoxvilleRaceway.com will get you all the tickets for qualifying nights on Wednesday and Thursday. Get you ready for the big show on Friday, and then the big show, the granddaddy of them all, on Saturday night at Knoxville Raceway. When we come back, everybody, we're going to talk to one of the favorites for the Knoxville Nationals next.